Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for still sticking with me after a long hiatus. I have not recorded any video in the last probably a month and a half or probably 2 months. Thank you so much for still bearing with me. I have just been very busy with work, life in general, and lately moving houses. I'm filming now in our spare room. We've moved houses already. As you can see, my handbags have their new home now. There's more of them now, and our topic for today is definitely not going to be just about handbags. This is the response to the question and answer. Well, this is the question and answer vlog that I've mentioned about before on Instagram, on Facebook, when I've asked people if you have any questions, then I will gladly answer them. Sorry for the background noise. You will probably hear machineries, vehicles, because in this new site in our new neighborhood, there's still some building happening. There's still some construction happening, so just bear with me, just bear with us for a little bit, and hopefully this vlog will turn out just fine. Anyway, I still have my notebook here to guide me. I've listed down the questions that you have asked me. Anyway, if I sound quite stuffy, it's because I'm having allergies at the moment. My sinuses are blocked. It's because I've cleaned my guinea pigs this morning and I'm allergic to hay. Anyway, so questions about work. It says here, what was your biggest adjustment? So my biggest adjustment, I think, when I came here to the UK was actually the shift patterns. I didn't have to adjust much about, you know, the daily life, the activities of daily living, because once you know where the groceries are, where the grocery shop is, it's quick. Once you figure out how to take the bus or which bus to take, it's quick. But my biggest adjustment was I'm so used to doing 8-hour shifts, but obviously for more days in a week. And then when I came here to the UK, I'm still doing just 3 or 4 shifts in a week, but I'm doing 12-hour shifts each day, which is, I think, good somehow because you have more days off. But there are days when you come home from work and you can barely speak, you barely have enough energy to pull yourself to the shower and have a quick wash before you go to bed and then wake up again the next day. But it's okay. I've learned to live with it, and it's actually okay. I'm enjoying more days off now. What was your biggest setback? I think my biggest setback was I can't think of anything. Oh no, my biggest setback was when I was redeployed to another ward because of COVID. Then after COVID, I was redeployed to yet another ward because they did not have any band 6s. They did not have any charge nurses. So they had to borrow some charge nurses from other wards to coordinate the ward while they are in the process of hiring their own. I was so against it at first. I felt like I was given no choice. I had no say about it. I was just told, you go to this ward and you be part of their team. And I'm like, what choice do I have? But then eventually, obviously, I've learned to love the people I worked with in that ward, and the rest is history. I'm now back in my original team, but the people I've worked with in the wards that I've been redeployed to have become my lifelong friends, and I miss them so much. All-time high and all-time low. I think my all-time high was when I got my band 6, because that was my first band 6 application, and I got it on the first time I applied. it was actually the specialty and the team that I really wanted to join. And I got it. I miss my former manager. His name is Luke. He's now in a different trust, but I've learned so much from him. My all-time low, I think, was during COVID. Needless to say, everything has just been put into a halt during COVID. But yeah, I think we just have to be resilient. I had to be resilient, and I'm here now. I have managed to bounce back after that all-time low, I'd say, COVID. Only because I didn't manage to see much of the people I wanted to see then. Any future plans? So, like I said, I'm now here in our new house, our own house. It's not rented, not rent to own. It's freehold. I'm just happy. We're very happy. We're very blessed, I'd say. So one of our future plans is to get our driver's license, because at the moment I don't drive, and well, commuting to work is actually not much of a bother, and I have a lot of colleagues and friends who offer me a lift. But yeah, just for convenience, obviously, at some point, we'd like to have our driver's license. And if we were to have a child in the future, then obviously, it's going to be an even more convenience to have a car. What was your weirdest experience at work? I don't know. When you are a nurse, you will not have the same day at all. You will have an extraordinary, a unique day each time. You can have a very normal day, you'd say, but in a matter of seconds, everything would be so interesting. So I don't know. I think we'll probably have to do another video like this in the future, and I'll tell you the weirdest experience I've had so far. Oh no, actually no. We found an entire courgette in somebody's rectum. But that's all. I'm not gonna say more. And how do you handle rude relatives? By the neck, joke. No. How do you handle rude relatives? Well, in Addenbrooks, in my trust, we have a zero tolerance policy. Anybody who comes across as rude or verbally and physically abusive, you just have to call security straight away. Tell them that that's unacceptable. We will not tolerate such behavior. But if they continue to do so, then they would have to deal with security. I'm not gonna put myself in harm's way. I'm just gonna walk away. Had I been a couple of years younger, if it was me at my first job, I would have dealt with them differently. But thanks to the trust, we have a zero tolerance policy. Anybody who dares to be rude to the hospital staff will unfortunately be dealt with security. Best part of my job. Best part of my job, I think, is you know, sometimes nursing can be a thankless job. You can go the extra mile to a lot of people and they will not notice that you are actually doing them a big favor. But when they do, when people appreciate you or what you're doing for them, they just go the extra mile to make you feel that you matter to them. And that's the best part of my job. I've had patients who own restaurants, who own a certain type of business, which I have not heard of probably, but they come back to me, they come back to us with a lot of gifts. And sometimes the students that I work with, I think I've posted this on my Twitter and on my Instagram. There's a student who came back to us and actually gave us some gifts at the end of her nursing placement. I was not expecting that. I didn't even think that I made that much of an impact to her. But it's just a really good feeling to be appreciated. And then the last question about work is, have you experienced discrimination? Yes. When I was new here in the UK, I was in an elderly ward. There is this gentleman in his probably late 70s who said, you Filipinos, actually he said you Asians, you come here, you take our jobs, you take our women. I'm like, sir, what was your job? And he said he's a bus driver. I said, well, I'm a nurse. I don't see how I'm taking your job as a bus driver. Plus, I said, I'm not even interested in women. So, there, snap, snap. And then a few questions about the bags. A question is, how many do you have? Well, including the clutches and the like little purses, it's 54. I have gotten rid of a couple already last year when I've put some on sale so that I can donate the proceeds, the money, to towards a charity that my brother in the Philippines has started for typhoon victims. And then a couple more that I'm sending to the Philippines because I don't use them anymore and they could be of use to somebody. What's your most expensive one? I'm not gonna say how much it is, but I think it's my Goyard Marquises, which is it's not in the, it can't be seen in the video, but it's on the top of the shelf. When did you start collecting? So I've always liked bags, even when I was in high school, college. I remember my goal before was a JanSport backpack. You know, JanSport backpack. It's because it's functional, it was on trend, and then there was Bench, Pen Shop. Yeah, I started there. But I started collecting, like this collection here, in 2016. My first few pieces were from Cambridge Satchel Company, which I have made a review of. And then, yeah, it just built up from there. What's your current favorite? I'm not sure. What's my current favorite? Probably my Diorissimo. The Bottega Veneta Sloan bag. Yeah. Because they are very functional. Now that I live further from work, this one's very functional. You just throw everything in and you carry it on your shoulder and you're good for the rest of the day. Life lately, where do you live? Well, I have moved out of Cambridge. House prices in Cambridge can break your soul. So we've moved further away from Cambridge, but I still work in Cambridge. I can't disclose exactly where I live now because of security, char. Favorite hangout spot? Lately, we've been spending more and more time and going there more and more frequently in a Japanese restaurant in Cambridge, just along King's Parade. It's called Itto. I-T-T-O-U. Itto. It's a Japanese restaurant. The owner, Annie. Hi, Annie, if you can see this. Thanks so much. She's become a good friend. And yeah, that's our favorite hangout spot. Another one is the Green Man in Trumpington. It's a pub, but the glazed pork belly is amazing. Plus a lot of other hot food. They're really good. Any hobbies? So at the moment, I just spend my free time, obviously, doing some work in the house, more improvements, more organizations, and then obviously I have my guinea pigs. And if the weather is good, then I'm trying my best to actually go running outdoors again. How do I apply for a driving license? Oh, I don't know yet. I'm still yet to apply for mine, so maybe we can interview somebody who can enlighten us on this one soon. Any plans of settling in the UK? Yes, obviously. Actually, I have my UK residence already. The next goal, if God willing, then probably British citizenship, but we're still talking about it. We're still considering our options. But yeah, that's the plan. We're already settled here in the UK. We have this property now, and yeah, I mean, just tune into this vlog and you will get more and more updates. I will try my best to make sure I do more videos more regularly, more frequently. But please, if you like this video, please like and share, comment. We can have a good conversation on the comments, or you can DM me on my Instagram. It's at Dean Villarante, and spread the word. I'm trying to get more followers and hopefully get this channel more established. That's it. If you have any more questions or any reactions, just comment down below and I will try my best. I will do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you for your support. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Thanks so much and have a good day wherever you are. Bye-bye.